Touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
Let's go. Lady. 49. You remember me? You remember me?
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He'll buy some time right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
2nd and 9.
Deep. Nice, sweetheart. Let's go. Mike. Trip left. 51. 51.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
Watch the edge. Go.
Tannehill. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Watch one. Run. He's checking. Crash.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
I got you, boy. Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Tighten up.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now we'll play fake, and it's Watson. He completes this to Russell Gage. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. These two teams met in Nashville earlier in the year with the Titans coming away victorious. So a win here in Nashville would give them the season series.
He's coming.
Lindsey now off the read option. And some room to roam now. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36.
Switch. Shift. Hey, switch gears.
Now a carry for Lindsey. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Check 50. Kill.
Here's a give to Lindsey running right.
Watch the whip.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
McCann's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
4 down, 4 down. 51's the mic, boys, 51. Watch the run, watch the run.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Brett Kern now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Harris returning. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did,
taking it right down Broadway. 20, 10, touchdown, Houston. Phillip Lindsay with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Chris Barnes. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster, 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way. The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike.
I got him.
24.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Check, 19. Check, 55, Mike. Man, I got you. Man, I got you.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 55.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And this one caught by Max Williams. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
From the gun on third, Watson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the...
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Phillip Lindsay, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Texans will add on to their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, we dominate today.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Stop your whining. Watch left. Watch left. Hey. I got one.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. 7 yards there and a first down. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visiting Titans who were victorious in that one. So now they'll look for the sweep here back home in Nashville. Now a first down throw complete downfield. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 34.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill steps away to his left. And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
On second down now, it's Henry, and he's going to push his way down to about the 12. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
They'll try and run for it with Evans. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Give them the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
51's the mic.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Shift.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Derrick Henry. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes Deontay Harris from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
From the 29, Watson. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Harris. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Coming this way, here we go.
Out of the gun, Watson. Open man is Jordan, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Watson now to throw. And this will be swung out for Lindsey. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. From the gun, here's Watson. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Going for it all. Open man is Cooks. He's got it. Touchdown, Texans. Brandon Cooks with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Flush to his right. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. And looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd. Tannehill throwing again. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And he'll finally be taken down, but he gets inside the Houston 20. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. They'll roll him out right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So we have reached halftime here. It's the visitors, the Texans, out in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, it's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. On the return, Deontay Harris. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Hey, check Mike. Watching you 5.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Switch. Alert flare. Alert.
Hey, Ps5. Ps4.
Watson just beating the play clock. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Let's go, D.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
You got it. Mike 55.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Now it's Watson. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Buying time to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on fourth.
Hey, you got 3.
Tannehill on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Henry. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
Watch the curl.
They'll fake it. Now Tannehill.
Check pass.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
You got 3 down.
Now Tannehill.
Hey, pick it up, defense.
Dancing to his left. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up fourth. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down.
51's the Mike.
Stay with your man.
Go, Mike 51. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go.
They snap it to Tannehill. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. And this Texans defense stands tall. And the drive starts with a completion left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one goes for 30 yards.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep downfield to come up with big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
On first down, Watson. He'll dump this one off to Lindsey. Dropped at the 35, so able to display his strength, but not much room to operate. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Watson. He dumps it underneath here to Lindsey. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. They'll run on first down. It's Lindsey. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Watson. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check. Watch 54. It's our alert. Guys, it's our time. Tight dog. Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike. Here we go, G.
They'll run with Lindsey, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Phillip Lindsey, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Texans look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. McCann now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Akella Witherspoon. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 21. After the interception, here's Watson. And he's got his target, Harris. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 79 yards. And the Texans are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. The Titans on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Lonnie Johnson picks it. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
This is it. 19. 54. I'm 54. You better bring it.
Watson on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
On 2nd and 10, Watson. He gets it to Cooks. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Now Watson. Touchdown. It's complete. Brevin Jordan. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw here into the hands of Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Let's go, D, let's go.
Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Tannehill. And this one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football. Nearly a 4th pick of the ball game. The Titans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll back them up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee. He'll return it from the 6. .42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it would appear that the open week a week ago came just at the right time as they have dominated the proceedings here into this 4th quarter. And he'll be taken down at the 18. 123 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. Second down and 4.
Right there, 54 Mike. Let's go, D. Big series.
Another run by Lindsey. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's Cameron Johnston now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Taken in at the 22. A tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw is Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
I got you.
On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing again is Tannehill. Higbee secures it over the middle. Working with a 2nd and 4. Tannehill now to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great